The woman's first day in the palace, she actually gnawed on a pig's trotter at the banquet without any reservations. Everyone was laughing at her for not knowing the rules. Little did they know the woman was deliberately acting crazy and playing dumb. Then she presented tacky gold, silver, and pearl jewelry to curry favor with the imperial consort. Those palace ladies mocked her even more for not having seen the world. Then a palace lady presented a precious 1,000-year-old wild ginseng. The imperial consort praised her on the surface, but inwardly had murderous intent. When a palace lady thought she had successfully ingratiated herself with the imperial consort, in the blink of an eye, the imperial consort ordered her to be locked in the prison. All because the imperial consort slandered that the ginseng she sent contained lethal poison. The woman knew this time she had won the gamble. It turned out the woman was a person who had been reborn. In her previous life, the imperial consort had destroyed her family. She had disguised herself as a palace maid to assassinate her, but failed and was caught. Then she was pressed on a stove and tortured alive. In the end, she was thrown outside the palace and left to die. When she only had her last breath left, she encountered the cold-blooded chief eunuch, who gave her a final moment of dignity. Only then did she realize he wasn't as heartless as he appeared on the surface. The next second, the woman was reborn back to her first day entering the palace. She once again encountered that chief eunuch. This time, the woman decided to change her fate. So she took the initiative to seek out the chief eunuch at night, requesting his help to enter the palace as a palace lady. The chief eunuch asked her why he should help. The woman expressed her willingness to be loyal to him for life. Even if a blade was held to her neck, she would have no fear. This boldness moved the chief eunuch. He arranged for her to replace a palace lady who had died of illness and enter the palace. The woman knew that in the palace, acting dumb was the safest, so she deliberately acted vulgar and stupid. Sure enough, it made the imperial consort let down her guard. And when the chief eunuch learned of her performance, he also became interested in this chess piece. However, although the imperial consort found the woman foolish, she was still very wary of her beauty. So she deliberately arranged for her to live in a remote palace hall far from the emperor. But this was no challenge for her. The woman knew there was a foreign consort in the palace who hated it the most when others mocked her accent. So the woman deliberately provoked her and imitated her strange accent. Sure enough, the enraged consort had someone splash her with a full body of water. But when the woman saw the emperor, she still felt the punishment was too light. So she continued to provoke the consort to make the punishment more severe, just waiting for the emperor to appear and save the beauty. Sure enough, the consort ordered to have her drowned. At the critical moment, the chief eunuch arrived with the emperor. At this time, the consort still thought the emperor would be biased towards her. Who would have thought when the woman raised that face she had meticulously made up? The emperor was instantly bewitched and captivated. Instead, he punished the consort with confinement for a month, while the woman quit while she was ahead and hurriedly left. But the emperor couldn't forget her and summoned her to attend to him that very night. At night, the woman changed into a red dress to see the emperor, and the emperor was also deeply attracted to this unique woman. The next day, the woman was promoted several ranks. The chief eunuch also sent generous gifts to congratulate her. She knew she was able to proceed so smoothly, all thanks to the chief eunuch. So she sent away the maidservants, planning to give herself to him. But she saw that demon who could kill without blinking, actually blushing and turning his head away.